Right. So, this is a informative video about the channel, why I'm starting it, what it's about, why I'm doing it. Um, I think first and foremost is that you might recognize the symbol in the upper left corner if you've ever watched me on Twitch. I did a lot of video game streaming. At the moment, I don't have very good internet, so I have to make do with what I have available. I suppose I could record videos on my computer, but the thing is where I'm at now is I want to socialize with people more face to face. But I am a little bit camera shy.
Well, that's why we got you the headset for the PlayStation.
You know, PlayStation 3. I don't know how to stream with the PlayStation 3 yet, though. I think from what I looked into it, I have to get an HDMI video capture card, and it has to be set up in such a way that the PlayStation 3 can't detect that it's being captured. Whatever funky magic that is, I don't know.
PlayStation 3 was like a really retarded thing. They they knew people were streaming games, but they never made that an ability. And as soon as PlayStation 4, before it even came out, they're like, we'll be able to stream live video game, and it's just like, little wait till the fucking starting line, idiots.
Anyways, let's not talk about, Sony's mistakes in their business practices. We can think of all kinds of times when their data's been breached. But getting back to the purpose of this channel, which isn't to rag on Sony, um, it's to play games with real people sitting across from me in real life, talking about the different rules of the games, talking about how to play the games, all the different rules. I mean, for some games, there's house rules and there's personal rules, and if there's a particular game that you'd really like me to get into or play with somebody, I guess leave a comment about it, and I'll look into acquiring it. At some point, I do intend to put up a list of all the games I do have available. I like collecting games. Recently, I acquired Go, which I haven't figured out how to play yet, but I do own Go. I picked that up at Goodwill for no, it wasn't Goodwill. It was at one of the other thrift stores in town,
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army. That was $5. I picked up Othello. It has all the pieces and the instruction booklet for $1.50. I also found a Tangram. I like puzzles. I might do some puzzle stuff on this channel. I might do Tangram puzzles. Um, kind of excited about doing the Tangram. I was really excited to find it. It was only like $3 at Goodwill. Um, I like games. I like playing games. I like playing games with other people in real life, in person. And I'm going to be talking about the different games, the rules, how to play them. A couple of things I would like to get into, along with, it kind of goes hand in hand with the games. I do programming as a hobby, and I would like to eventually. I plan on talking about after I've played a game enough to understand it, maybe presenting a series on how to program these games, in whatever environment you choose. I don't think that I want to get into how to specifically program it in any particular environment, but how to look at the game as a computer would, and writing a program to play the game online or on a computer. That's kind of the whole purpose of this. Well, that's one of the side reasons I think for why I want to do this channel. It's an education thing. Come by, check out the games, learn how to play a new game. Um,
Or just have nostalgic flashbacks to games that were lost to time.
sure, nostalgic flashbacks to games that were lost in time, like Twixt. Twixt is a game that my grandfather had, and I've picked it up in a in a thrift store a couple of years back. Really interesting game. I don't think that anybody will ever want to play it with me because it is a pain in the ass. It's kind of like Chinese checkers meets God, that silly game you used to play as a kid, the capture territory where you have all the squares, you draw a line, you write your letter in there, you kind of block off your opponent, kind of thing, but not really. It's kind of like Chinese checkers. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like oh no, the game I'm thinking of is it's actually an online. It's a digital game. It's you capture space. I used to play it all the time. I actually streamed that game a couple of times. And I can't think of the name of it. It's really stupid. You have this play field and you have this little knight dude and you go and you capture space, and when you complete the line, you capture that space. It's also kind of like I guess it's a game you can play on mobile right now. It's called Paper IO. If you cross the line that is being drawn by the other player, you kill the other player. And it's the same kind of concept as that, except it's just a single player game. You capture territory and stuff.
One of the games that's been, I don't know what the heck happened to it. It was like this stand, and then there was a base, and then there was another base, and then you put tissue paper right here. And there's little figures you put on it, and you put little knives in the tissue paper, and whoever puts the knife in that makes the tissue paper rip is the loser.
Okay, that sounds really messed up. You were playing with knives as a child? This was a game?
No, it's not real knives. It's like plastic knives, but it is knives. I think it was like supposed to be ice. It's not don't break the ice. This is different. But it was like ice picks. That's what it's supposed to be. Like the kind you hold like this. And you put it in the paper. And there's a little snowman. It was it was a game released by Hasbro.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for it. Wet tissue paper, that's not an easy thing to get a hold of in this house.
Not wet tissue paper, like...
Oh, just dry tissue paper?
Like, wrapping tissue paper.
Oh. Well. Anyways. So, yeah. That's what the channel's going to be like, sitting down playing games with people in real life, recording videos of it, and being camera shy and all. I only want to record my hands. You're not going to see faces. You're not going to see who we are. You'll just see hands most of the time, maybe tops of heads. And really, I just want to focus on the gameplay, how the game's played, and maybe introduce you guys to some games that you didn't know about. I know a whole ton of card games. Let you play with a standard deck.
One of these days, we definitely have to play. We got to get someone else so we can play Deadpool versus the World, because that game is beyond.
Oh yeah, that's gonna definitely be an adults-only game.
That's gonna be one of the 18 plus. That, and if we ever get the Cards versus Humanity.
What do you mean we?
What?
If I.
You.
There you go. I.
Him. His channel.
His channel. Me. My stuff. My house. My games.
I'm just the...
My friend. Coming to hang out and play games and bullshit. And that's the other thing is we plan on, I'd like it to be a lot of back and forth banter and talking about, whatever comes to mind. Just while you're sitting around playing the game and having fun. And no holds barred on the conversation. But I do want to keep the game rules PG, and I'll probably, split those off. Maybe I need to split those off into a whole different channel and just have, these are the rules for the games. Here's this game here. Here's how you play it. Here's the rules for it, and try to keep that as PG as possible so that people can, show the videos to their kids. The kids can learn how to play, and make it really easy to understand for anybody. I can't think of anything else I really need to cover. You think of anything maybe I missed?
I can't think of anything.
Alright, so, and that's pretty much it. So I hope that you guys check out some of my other videos and stop by and see what I'm playing next. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you for stopping by and seeing my stream. Or my video. I'm not streaming anymore, am I? I suppose it's possible to stream live to YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess if I get a better internet connection.
That's what Paco.
Paco!
Paco does.
Paco! We'll call him Paco. Alright, well, thank you.